What is good, fam? It's your boy, Dway's on Blaze. You know the name, you know the face, you know the time, you know the place. And today we're back again, guys. The street racer epidemic is taking over New York. Alright, guys, this is one of my little left field reactions. You know, I like to react to little things that I'm into as well. And I love watching these guys like License, like Squeeze Benz. I love watching those types of videos. So we're going to do this, the street racer epidemic taking over in New York, cutting up all that. Let's go! Like, comment, and subscribe. This is Car Down. That's the channel, and this is your boy Dwayne.
New York City, the city of dreams, right?
Maybe
during the day. But when the sun goes down, everything changes. It turns into a damn racetrack.
He's trying to run, but there's nowhere to go. And if you're gonna start, so kill him, you know. He ain't slick, he did that, he low. Better get out the way before I gotta throw. Bad bitch shit, all hits on the low. That's not the blue with a broad day close. Did he get big on a shot to the throat? Like, what the fuck is a hoe? Said he gon' spin
What? But is it really that
Wait,
bad?
how did he squeeze one? There's no way you fit through that. That's not real, bruh. What
And
the
if
hell?
so, why doesn't the police just stop it? We're breaking down the cars, the drivers, the constant pressure from law enforcement, the policies trying to rein it in. And most importantly, we're going to take a look at the question everyone is asking. What created this street racer epidemic? And why is nobody doing anything about it?
Need for
Street
speed.
racing has exploded.
Street racers taking over our roads.
A woman was killed and a man was injured in a hit-and-run crash early this morning.
All right, let's rewind the tape. Before the TikToks hit 1 million views, before everyone was arguing about B58 and V30 tunes, there was this. We're talking about the OG spots, the proving grounds, the legends whispered names like the connecting highway, elevated service roads like grandstands overlooking the quarter-mile stretch below. Cops would eventually show up, sometimes even getting the fire department to spray down the road from above just to shut it down. Then there was Cross Bay Boulevard in Queens, with hangouts like Pizza City and the Big Bow Wow. That's where guys would gather, psych each other out, before hitting the bridges over Jamaica Bay. In Fountain Avenue, out by the landfill. Yeah, that landfill. The one with all the mafia burial ground stories. These spots were notorious. Fact is, this wasn't just racing. It felt tribal back then. You had legends like Brooklyn Heavy, the Mutt Brothers, Ron Lyles and his Hemi-Dart. People talk about races for insane money. There are tales, even myths of a $250,000 race on the connecting highway back in '68 or '69 between Ron Lyle's Hemi-Dart and Super John McFadden's Camaro. Imagine thousands of people lining the overpasses, cash changing hands. That was the vibe. It was raw.
Yeah, this
muscle
was-
cars, maybe
This
some
was too
early
fast, too furious type shit.
tuners. You built it in your garage, if you were lucky enough to have one in Brooklyn. You broke it, fixed it, and raced it. Guys would hunt down rivals' cars and pour ball bearings in the oil. Yeah, sabotage was part of the game back then. But as you might have expected, cities change. Neighborhoods gentrify. The spots got hot. Cops cracked down harder. They'd dig ruts in the road on Fountain Avenue, turn on the hydrants at night to soak the pavement so you couldn't get traction. It got tougher, and maybe more importantly, the places you could go legally, the places that acted as a safety valve, they started vanishing. Think about it. For decades, guys from New York City, Jersey, Philly, had places like Atco Dragway in Jersey. Opened in 1960, it was the oldest strip in Jersey, and they hosted massive events. Then, boom, July 2023. After 63 years, they announced on Facebook they're permanently closed, effective immediately. All events canceled, just like that. Left a huge hole, messed up all kinds of schedules, everything. And the craziest thing about it, people still don't know the full story. Maybe it was caused by a land sale, maybe Pinelands regulations, maybe just the economics of running a track. Before Atco, there was Englishtown with its Old Bridge Township Raceway Park, another legendary spot. They hosted the NHRA Summer Nationals for nearly 50 years. But in January 2018, they announced no more drag racing.
Information tonight on a popular raceway park that's driving drag racing out of New Jersey. Old Bridge Township Raceway Park in Englishtown announcing it'll no longer host any drag racing events. That includes the 49th annual NHRA Summer Nationals scheduled for this June. The NHRA says the event that's been held at the park for nearly 50 years will now have to move out of the New Jersey market. The park will still hold other auto and motorcycle related events.
Costs were too high. They literally converted the drag strip area for concerts. And now, let me ask you something. Do you see the pattern? Fewer legal playgrounds, fewer opportunities for car guys to enjoy their loved cars. But does the urge to push the limits, to see who's faster, just disappear? Oh, hell nah. It just gets pushed back onto the streets even harder. So, fast forward to today, why does it feel like the scene is exploding now? Why does every highway, especially those in New York, just feel like racetracks nowadays?
Bro, these guys just, it's like they just don't care about their lives, bro. At all, bro. They really don't.
Words, my friends. Access and attitude. Forget needing a dedicated race car built over years in a dusty garage. Today, serious speed is just a lease agreement and a laptop away. You got BMW's B58. This thing's a monster. Found in cars like the M340i or even the Supra.
Yeah, that B-class thing, bruh. Is it a B-class, boy? Yo, that thing looks nice though. I like it.
Rated around 382 horsepower, but the potential, it's insane. With just a simple software tune, companies like BootMod 3, MHD, Race Chip, and maybe a downpipe, you're looking at 450, 500, even 550 wheel horsepower, especially if you run some ethanol blend like E30 or E40. We're talking gains of over 100 horsepower just from software. A tune might run you $500 to $1,200, plus maybe a few hundred for a downpipe. Now, for cars built after June 2020, you need a special ECU unlock, often called a femto unlock, which adds cost, maybe $1,400 or so, and requires sending your car's computer out. But people are doing it. They're doing it because they've always done it. But the fun doesn't stop here, because you've got the Infiniti Q50 and Q60 with the VR30 engine. Stock red sports make around 350 horsepower, but with tunes from places like Ecutech, Visconti, AMS, Racebox, you can easily hit 450 horsepower with basic mods like downpipes and intakes.
I've never liked
Now, add some ethanol and you're already pushing 470 wheel horsepower. Again, the tuning kits themselves might be $300 to $1,500, depending
I won't lie, that new Supra go crazy, bro. I like the new Supra. It go crazy.
on what you get. Just think about that. You can roll off the showroom floor, spend a couple grand, maybe less, and be pushing numbers that would have been pure race car territory just a decade or two ago. It's the democratization of horsepower. It's never been easier or cheaper to go dangerously fast. And then there's the amplifier, the fuel, if you will. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. These platforms aren't just showing the scene anymore, they're fueling it. It's an endless cycle. Do something crazy. Film it, post it, get views, get clout, get followers, maybe even get paid. That encourages copycats. Kids who see the videos and want the same rush, the same attention, but maybe lack the skills. It pushes the envelope, makes things riskier, more public. It's a whole different engine driving the scene now. But don't get it twisted. The city, the NYPD, they aren't just sitting back with popcorn watching this unfold. They've tried. Oh, believe me, they've tried. Remember
this is
Vision
that kid.
Zero?
There's some kid, what's his name? Daddy Money. I think it's Daddy Money or something like that. Yo, that kid can drift, bro. That kid can drift. He's sick.
In 2014, the big push to eliminate traffic deaths. They lowered the citywide default speed limit from 30 miles per hour to 25. They redesigned streets, added pedestrian plazas, 1.5 million square feet since 2022. And yeah, traffic deaths did dip overall. The first quarter of 2025 actually saw historic lows. A 37% drop citywide compared to the year before, with the Bronx seeing a 40% decline. Injuries were down 17% too in early 2025. Speed cameras went up everywhere, and where they went up, speeding violations plummeted, a 94% drop in those locations. Sounds good, right?
Nope.
But here's the thing about cameras. They only work if they can read your license plate. And what happens when thousands of drivers decide they don't want their plates read? You get the ghost car epidemic.
I go right charge, second I see her, I make a fumble. I was just a Texas with a leader, pussy a jungle. They wanted to...
So, in March 2024, the city and state declared war. They formed a massive interagency task force consisting of the NYPD, the MTA police, the state police, the Port Authority, and the sheriff's office, specifically to hunt down these ghost cars. And the numbers show they went hard. Over 4,000 cars got yanked off the streets in the first year alone. Nearly 40,000 tickets, almost 1,000 arrests. They were targeting tens of millions in unpaid tolls and fees. They even rolled out strict new rules in April 2025. Any obstruction on your plate, even dirt, or a clear cover, could get you a $50 parking fine. And driving with one was a big no-no. And to be honest, it was a necessary fight. You can't have untraceable cars flying around, often involved in crimes. But here's the question. Did cracking down on ghost plates actually stop the racing? Or does it just make the racers harder to identify by their plates? It deals with hiding who they are, but not why they're doing it. Getting caught later isn't the same as getting caught in the act. Anyways, just when you thought the enforcement strategy was settling in, everything turned again. February 1st, 2025, the NYPD drops a bombshell, completely rewriting the rulebook on police chases. Cops can now only chase for violent felonies or violent misdemeanors. No more pursuing for traffic tickets, violations, or non-violent stuff.
Why is it that in America, when there's like a crime that goes up, it's like they try to remove laws from that crime instead of add more laws to it? I never understand that. It's like, okay, guys are shoplifting. Well, don't stop them if they're not shoplifting more than $1,000. Then it's okay. Let them take it. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? No.
Officers won't be penalized for ending a chase if it feels unsafe. And yeah, the numbers tell exactly that. In 2024 alone, the NYPD initiated a staggering 2,278 vehicle pursuits.
What?
That's over 6 a day.
Yeah.
A brutal 25% of those ended in collisions, damage, or injury. Innocent people were hurt, even killed.
Get out of the
chases
car!
that often started because someone fled a simple stop. The NYPD admitted that 67% of all chases began this way. Think of tragic cases like Amanda Servideo or Devin Hawk Hewley. Overall, the immediate impact was dramatic. In the first month, chases plummeted by 85%, from 242 to just 37. Collisions also dropped by 70%. Statistically, it was a massive success. But here's the paradox. What happens when you remove the immediate fear of a chase for the exact minor offenses that often start these encounters? Running a red light, speeding away from a stop, the stuff that used to get you chased. If cops can't pursue for minor things anymore, does the risk of stopping suddenly seem higher than the risk of just hitting the gas? Did the city, in trying to make the response safer, inadvertently lower the barrier?
I don't know, but cutting up in a Beamer just looks so dope. Like, I don't know, it's like a Beamer is just made for cutting up, bro. Like, the Benz is fire too, but just the Beamer logo and then cutting up, like, come on, it hits.
The initial offense?
It's different.
Did they hand the keys back to the chaos, making it easier than ever to get away with it? I think the answer is simple. Yeah, they really fucked up. And the consequences are visible everywhere, every night and every day on our streets and highways. Maybe the focus on chases misses the bigger picture. Maybe the real question isn't just how cops respond, but why this is happening on public roads in the first place. We talked about it earlier, closing all the racetracks and literally taking people's only space to do what they want to do, legally. We took away all the playgrounds. Are we really surprised that the kids are now playing on the streets? The streets are definitely talking. The real question is, are we actually listening?
No, we are not. I'm joking. We need to listen because this is crazy, bro. These people are just creating very dangerous situations. And at the end of the day, look, the entertainment aspect of it, I enjoy. I won't lie to you. Like, I enjoy the entertainment aspect of watching people cut up, right? But it's unsafe in reality. This ain't GTA, bruh. This is the real world, dog. Okay? Like, it looks cool, but when shit goes wrong, bro, when shit go wrong, dog, you Mac. And you could put innocent people in danger. And that's the only part I don't like about it. I don't like the fact that innocent people can get harmed while you try to show how dope you are and your driving skills. You try to show it off on the internet. I just don't think that's necessarily a cool thing. But it's like a catch-22 type of situation, because at the end of the day, I'll be watching these videos. I'm hooked on them. I won't lie. It's the reason why I reacted to
New
this,
York
'cause
City, the city of
I'll be
dreams,
hooked on
right?
watching these guys cut
Maybe.
up and watch them squeeze through the tightest flipping spaces on the road and on the highways and all this shit. I'm always watching like Squeeze Team and everybody around those guys. So, you know what? For me, I can't lie. It's interesting, but I think it's something that shouldn't be as popular as it is. But what can you do? People are gonna do what they want to do, and I hope this trend doesn't pick up in South Africa, where I am based. But I kind of feel like it will, and that's unfortunate, because everything that happens in the US eventually trickles down to SA in some shape or form, you know, except for the school shooting thing. Like, that never came here, you know, so that's a good thing, I guess. But other than that, yeah, I don't know if the YT is gonna have a problem with what I just said, but let me edit here before I say too much, guys. Other than that, man, I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed watching this. I hope y'all enjoyed me reacting to it. I don't think I really said too much in this one. This was just one of those ones where we just, you know, more of a spectator on this one. And yeah, man, check the original video in the description down below if you want to. Other than that, yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. I'm trying to exit. It is not allowing. You know what I'm saying, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm just going to continue rolling up the ganja. All right, that is what I'm going to do with my evening. This thing, it can take its time. I'm just going to relax, stay calm, cool, and collected, my dear friend. Yes, but I'm praying for you out there, guys. Stay safe. It's winter this side, but over that side in the US, I'm sure it's some in that. And I hope you guys are enjoying. I hope you're outside with the shorties, with the huns, with the hers. You know what I mean? Take it easy. Yeah, man. Don't be cutting up, guys. Please, bro. Please, please, please. You're too young. Live your life. Enjoy the life that God has given you. No need to risk it all, bruv. No need to risk it all. Now, I feel like this laptop's just playing games with me, because deep down it knows I want to stop this video and I want to stop talking, but it doesn't want to load my OBS so I can stop this. Oh, and now that I'm saying something, now that's when it decides, oh, let me do something because he called me out. Oh my God. Hurry up, fam. You're taking time. People don't want to hear me just yap. We got to end this. We got to end this, family. We've got to end this. Can we end this? Or no? Or no? Or no? I'm scared if I click something, then it's just gonna be even worse than it already is. But let's try something. But yeah, I'm gonna obviously have to just cut this part out the video, because I don't know, man. I'm just trying to stop the video, bro. It's like, how hard is it to stop a video, bro? Like, bruv, am I asking for too much? Like, tell me, bro. Let me know, dog. Let me know. Let me know. Ooh. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, can I stop now? Jeez, please, man. You're pissing me off, matey. You're pissing me off, matey. I can't even move the mouse. Even the mouse don't. Come on. That's it. Okay. Is it loaded? I don't want the video to break. Stop.